Good morning. My name is Andy Flores, and I want to welcome you to the second Sunday of St. Andrew's annual Stewardship Pledge Drive. St. Andrew's is so important to me, and I want to see it thrive and spread its message for years to come. While I was a student at UT, I attended a Workers' Defense Project event where Jim Rigby spoke. His words about justice and Christianity left me questioning my long-held distrust of religion. I followed him on Facebook while I did graduate work in North Texas, and when I moved back to Austin in January of 2022, I looked up St. Andrews and found out it was a 5-minute drive from where I live, though I would attend even if it weren't so close. I started attending the very next Sunday, and I fell in love with the people and the message that re-energized my spirit each week. Along with my job as a therapist at a group home for foster teens, I enjoy working in the church's garden and being St. Andrew's ambassador on TikTok. Making a pledge is important to this church, but there's a lot more into stewardship than pledging. Stewardship is a circle of gratitude and generosity. If we steward, that is, if we manage our time and resources in a way that lines up with our highest values, we demonstrate gratitude for those gifts, and we're better able to care for those gifts and share them with others. Today, we celebrate giving as gratitude for St. Andrew's past by paying homage to those whose stewardship ultimately brought all of us here today. 6 families started a new Presbyterian church in their North Austin neighborhood back in 1952. It's hard to comprehend the huge commitment of time, hard work, and courage it takes to start a new church, but they had a vision. First, meeting in homes, then schools, and finally a modest building. Their determination fostered a growing church family. After over 30 years on Koenig Lane and faced with an aging neighborhood that wasn't growing, the congregation searched for a more suitable location. Their vision led to worshiping in a rented warehouse on I-35, not far from here. With a little encouragement from the Wells Branch Neighborhood Association, who much preferred having a church rather than a nightclub at this location, the congregation bought this property and built the initial phase of this building in 1992. Yet more hard work and faith and courage was required. St. Andrew's reputation as an activist church started with its commitment to women's reproductive rights. This was soon followed by its Field of Hope, scores of small crosses set up in front of the church to memorialize deaths from AIDS and to demonstrate support for LGBTQ+ issues. That, along with the church's support of same-sex marriage, ordination of women pastors, and reproductive rights, led to big changes at this church. The tipping point being the use of inclusive language in scripture, in choral music, and in all documents. For a large number of members, this turned out to be the final straw, and Jim's position as pastor was put up to a vote. Support for Jim was affirmed, but it was a heartbreaking time for everyone. Many members that were good friends decided to leave, but new members joined, and our church grew in character and determination. Today, we stand in awe of the courage, wisdom, and faith that is the 20th century legacy that we are entrusted to nurture in the 21st century. One way we honor that courage and vision is by making a pledge for 2024. The Finance Committee expects that a congregational commitment of $515,000 will be needed to cover day-to-day operations for 2024. The Stewardship Committee invites everyone who can to make a financial pledge by November 1st so that our session can prepare a realistic budget by year's end. Every pledge, small or large, is important and will be used wisely. Thank you for all of the ways that you support the missions of St. Andrew's. Pledging online is easier than ever. The virtual pledge card is now on the homepage of the church website, or you can pick up a pledge card today in the foyer at the stewardship table. And everyone is invited to celebrate our gratitude for St. Andrew's past with an old-fashioned ice cream sundae on Sunday. Yes, today, after the service. Thank you.